Welcome back to the Grease Board. We went out and we got some old games, some really old games. FIFA 2000 being one of them, on disc, PC, CD-ROM. The cat loves it, you're going to love it. Is it as bad as you think it's going to be? The answer is yes and no. Max the cat has pointed out to me that the controls are on the back, which, are going to come in handy at some point. Little did I know, I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't know that these were on the back of the case, and throughout the whole time playing this game, you're going to see me suck for the first part because I didn't know that these control schemes were on the back. So I was trying to figure it out on the fly. Looking it up in the game, you might end up seeing that. But here they are, the controls for shoot, you can block, and it was just hell otherwise without it. Here's the cover, FIFA 2000. I'm not even sure who that was, but in North America, there was a focus on Major League Soccer for this year. In fact, that was the official name, FIFA 2000 Major League Soccer. Over in England, you got who I think was Sol Campbell. Not gonna lie, don't remember that person either. I know who Sol Campbell is. Over in Greece, you got somebody who's Greek, obviously, a Greek national player. It's nice of them to tell you in the top right corner which version you're looking at. Over in Italy, or possibly even Israel, based on the flag, you've got a player from AC Milan. And then Japan, you've got a, wait for it, Japanese player. And to be honest, they had so many different covers, I just wanted to throw them all in there for you. And to be completely honest, again, it was really hard for me to play this game. I actually had to install a old version of Microsoft Windows 1998 on my current gen PC just to be able to get this going. It was a painstaking, hours-long process.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
We never want to jump on the EA Sports, it's in the game intro, but here is the, the cutscene cinematic before FIFA 2000. Let's take a look.
And they want us to grow up.
And I don't know this song at all, but we might get a copyright strike if we let this keep playing, so we should probably mute it or skip it. Or... okay, it froze on its own, we gotta restart FIFA now. Okay, we're in the game now with some ska band, and it's really muffled, so who knows what we're gonna get through. We're gonna go through the settings now. Don't want to load game, don't have any highlights. Multiplayer, sure buddy. Let's check out the options here. 6 minutes seems fine. Language, I guess American. Substitutions, let's go with 3. It is of the time. Fatigue on. Kit clashing off. We don't want to be able to have any more disadvantages than we'll already have. Team management. Let's check out some of these. Customize. Cyber Athlete 2000. Don't want to know what that means, kids. And plus, we can't connect to the internet on our old Windows 98 machine. Let's go ahead and do some training. Let's decide who we're going to be. It surprisingly has all the leagues in here, which I completely did not realize going that far back. Maybe it was easier to get the licenses back then, but we're going to go with my favorite Premier League team, Liverpool, for some training here. Get used to it. For some reason, my controllers won't work. I don't know. This is Windows 98. Within a machine, so we're inceptioning our Windows 98, so we're just going to try to use the keyboard here. That screen went by way too fast. I don't know the controls. We're just going to go with amateur. That sounds fine. Doing this all by mouse and keyboard. Penalty kicks. I'm so confused. Okay, let's see if I can get these controls right. I know that's kick. Okay, right down the middle. I don't know if this is Dirk Kuyt or not. From Liverpool. It's going where I want it to go. I'm not... The controls are pretty nice. I mean, these balls are going where I want to go. Let's see if I can go right, left. I'm a genius. Okay, he wasn't going to stop that. He was never going to stop that. Right down the middle seems to work as long as I put some oomph behind it. I think these are supposed to be different guys, but they're all number 10. What's going on here? All right, so it turns out I'm amazing at this game. We're gonna up the difficulty here. I haven't missed a penalty yet. Professional, world class. I guess usually on modern games I'd be professional. Let's try that. See if the goalie's a bit more difficult, or am I just too good? figure out the control. He moved out of the way. I'm not sure. I'm just kicking any which direction right now. He's moving out of the way. That one was tucked nicely into the bottom right corner. Cannot lie. Still unstoppable. 12 in a row. And I guess I should just try the other side now. How do I do this? Okay, I'll press the arrow, I guess. Nope. I'll just move it over. Keyboard, it's very confusing for me. Using the keyboard and the mouse at the same time. I get discombobulated. What a save! Oh my god, I am a god in this game already. Let's see if I can stop him again. Get it out of here. I know that my reactions may not be as enthusiastic as you would think. 3 in a row! How about that one, though? I can just... Okay, I was going to say I can get in this 1999 computer's mind. Because it came out in 2000, so probably was made in 1999. I'm inside his head. I don't need to do this anymore. Let's go ahead and go to... I don't know, let's try a game here. 7 on 7. What is this? Rugby? 10, 9. Okay, it can only be 7. Might as well be 7. Let's gain control of the ball and shoot into the opposition's goal. I think I could do that. There was some music there for some reason. It's jumping in and out. I don't know if my Sound Blaster speakers are working well enough. You remember that? I'm trying to maneuver here into a defensive position, and I just get scored on immediately. I don't know why I'm green. Were Liverpool's away jerseys green back then, or am I a different team? I'm not even sure what exactly to do here. Can we just skip this? I'm trying to play a zone defense here. Good stop by the goalie, I guess. Let's just get out of this as I can. Let's just get out of here and play a game. Okay, we're out of the practice mode now. We're friggin' around with some cool music. And we discovered Team Canada. Do I know any of these guys? Clark, Richie DeVos, he's a guy on... He's a broadcaster now. Onger, I think I've heard of. Maybe Nash. Stalteri, I think so. Corazine. I think I recognize some of these names. Not because I remember them playing. This is a little bit before my time. I do remember Pat Onstad. But because they've become announcers since then. I also want to see England for sure. Don't know that. David Seaman. Oh man, can we remember this name? He has a ponytail, I'm pretty sure. That's either Gary or Phil Neville. Sol Campbell, I might have been right. He might be the cover athlete. Charlie Adams is my guess for that one. Rio Ferdinand for sure. See his stats, his personal status. I don't know who Lasol is. Scott McManaman, I think is who that is, laddies. David Beckham. It looks just like him, you guys, his attributes. So this might not be peak Beckham, I guess. His ball control should be higher. Maybe 6 is the max. I don't know. Harry Redknapp, he's a coach. I don't know. Paul Scholes. Tony, Terry Sheringham, Michael Owen. That's definitely Michael Owen. Paul Shearer. Richie Fowler. See, I remember most of these names, but not because I was paying attention. They were just mentioned so many times. Let's get into an exhibition now. I want to be Canada against England. These are the two teams. I don't want to confuse you guys with too many teams. This is FIFA 2000. The odds that you're going to be playing it are very slim. So we're going to go ahead and get, you know, Canada versus England going here. If it's in the game, it's in the game. We're trying to get sponsored by EA here for covering this, of course. England versus Canada. Once again, I don't know what the controls are. This is a problem. I tried to even briefly look them up online on my phone, and I looked at a couple of them. I looked at pass. I looked at, you know, sprint. I can't remember them already. I'm not about to have this written down and check every few seconds. So I'm just going to try my best here. Tackling as best I can. I got off a slide tackle, and... you know, I guess I'm going to have to rely on my goalie a lot here. I'm going to try to see the controls here anyways, but... okay, warp speed ahead. The game froze when I tried to look up the controls. I'm going to try to resist looking at the controls. I'm going to try to go in raw with the controls on the keyboard. So far, I know AWSD. That's the best I can do right now. England and Canada still. It's not going well for me. Oh my god. Okay, I've got it. Pass. I can pass. I can't sprint pass at the same time, I don't think. I don't understand. Just a good shot on net. We're getting shots on net. That's fine. As long as we can do this. It's hard for me to play and talk, as you might be able to see. But it's hard for me anyways. I don't know how to do it with the goalie. Let's try to boot it. Okay, out of bounds. Not even the best kick as we hit the Fujifilm sign. Can we talk about the sponsors here? Adidas, Fujifilm. I feel like in 2000, I don't know which games one of my friends had. I think that one of them had FIFA 2002. And I remember using a PlayStation controller and using the shoulder buttons to curve the ball. I know I played probably FIFA 02 or 04 or something on my own and scored a super far goal with Ronaldinho. But in terms of PC games, huge giveaway. They shoot it wild though. But in terms of PC games, the very first and probably only time I played a soccer game on a PC, I was at my friend's house. Shout out Pat in his basement, the basement of sorrows, I guess you could call it. And I was like, this is cool. Let me play a soccer game. It was probably around this time, 98 or 99. And, you know, he did what he always does, and he tells me the opposite controls. But he had a controller. So he would tell me that, like, C is shoot and A is pass, but it would be the opposite. He did that for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater as well. So I guess maybe he secretly hated me. Having said that, I haven't played anything on PC that's soccer related since then. And I'm getting my ass handed to me here. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Even though most of my forward passes are being intercepted, I can get it up to this guy. Okay. Okay, England. I mean, I guess I shouldn't have expected. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a goal. Is that barring in? Or at least posting in? I mean, I was about to say that I shouldn't have expected to win with Canada, but I'm just realizing now that I'm playing with England. So there goes that. There goes my self-awareness. Brutal celebration by that guy, I gotta say. Nothing to write home about. This hasn't been the most successful half of footy for me. I just want to see the cutscenes here. I'm not going to skip everything. It turns out it's raining, as you can tell by the 6-inch wide raindrops. There goes David Seaman. Stats, 9 total shots, 7 on target. I got the 1, which I think was the one at the very beginning of the game, where I just launched it as an attempt. I had more possession, though. 60%. What the sound the crowd just starts cheering. Sound blaster effects not working out too well here, for me personally. Some more awesome ska music as we come back from halftime. I mean, that doesn't scream soccer to me. As we see this guy's behind and we're getting some practice shots in here. Doesn't scream soccer to me, but whatever. It's cool. I dig it. We're down 1-0 at halftime. We're starting with the ball. I'm starting to get the hang of it now. I'm having trouble with forward passing, as you can see. I'm having trouble with the controls, as you can see. I'm having trouble with the fundamentals, you might even say. So I've had most of my success passing it, you know, in the cardinal directions, just up, down, left, and right. I'm trying to get by this guy, trying to hold possession, but whenever they get close to me, I seem to lose it. It's not... Hold on. Okay, never mind. It's not going too well for me. I think because I'm England, I can win a lot of the balls. No! No! Big save. Big Seaman save. I wonder if the YouTube algorithm's going to pick that up. Maybe not. It's David Seaman. He's a soccer player. Nothing else. Corner kick for them. Stopped. Stopped again. Is that a diving header? Desovic again. This is the same guy that I've never heard of for Team Canada. And first he goes barring in. And now, this is an interesting angle. Do you guys think skint is a chewing tobacco? Big stop first. And as you see, this is... These raindrops are out of control. Down 2-0. Hopefully we can come back here. Hopefully we can just score a goal. I'm going to try to play it safe here. Protect the ball. I think I just pressed E or something to do that. Hold on. No. I think I just learned how to tackle, boys. Yep. I think we're tackling. Come on now. Come on. I can't get by these defenders. This is getting redonk. We're in like the 71st now. It's put up or shut up time. Can we get a pass in? No. Can we steal a pass? Maybe. Yes, we got it. I wish I knew where David Beckham is. He might be one of them. How? How does this happen? I mean, they're getting me from behind. This is Canada in 1999/2000. I'm England. I've got the haircuts. I've got the giant collars, the baggy sleeves. Probably some fish and chips. Probably some, blood pudding. And they're still beating me somehow. Canada's wearing green, for the love of God. When did that ever happen? I don't know. Come on. Every time. There's got to be something that I'm not doing. Come on. Again, this honestly, I swear I didn't put this on loop. That looked exactly the same as the last time. And it looks like we're not going to score a goal. We're in added time unless... What the... You can't blow the whistle at like 38 seconds of added time. Player of the game, the goalkeeper, is Craig Forrest. Shout out Craig Forrest, a great announcer in real life. Now, look at these stats. I had 4 total shots, 3 on target, 0 corners, 58... I dominated possession, 58-42. But yet, it was mostly in my end, I think, or in midfield. They had 20 shots with 17 on target. So my keeper was standing on his head, it seems. We want to get another game in here because I feel like a loser. I feel like if I play this game and I don't score a goal at least, that I'm a huge loser. So let's go ahead and look at Brazil. Neto, I think I remember. Cafu, I remember. Maybe Julio Cesar. Don't know that. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is the guy who scores that wicked curling free kick that you've seen in every single friggin' compilation. Who knows how many juniors there are? Juninho I recognize. Rivaldo I recognize. Number 9. That's got to be Ronaldo, doesn't it? I'm going to look this up on my phone. Yes, I am right. I am right. That is Ronaldo. I'm saving the rosters just in case. I only have 3,000 saves left, you guys. Or 200, 2,000, 8,000, I don't know. This many saves left. That was, I don't know, hello, mate, something like this. Gonna play against the United States here. I gotta win because I'm Brazil. It's snowing for some reason. I guess it's in Utah, but I think after that last game, I've got enough of skill here to actually be able to do something since my team should be way better. I think I can sprint now. I've got Ronaldo. I've got Rivaldo. I've got, I don't know, Babaldo. No. Got a corner at least. It's like I just press a letter. Come on. Come on. No, blocked. Okay, I think we've got something here, boys. We've got the ball. Our team's way more talented. I've been putting together attempts at tackling. I've been putting together attempts at shots, and it's definitely not any crosses. Definitely going to have to be a ground attack here. A slow build-up, I think is what they call it. Or maybe a tiki-taka. I don't know. I wasn't born in Paraguay. Big stop there again. We're just getting, I don't know, who is it? Who's the goalie? Is it Bavaldo, Rodaldo, Hidalgo? Don't know, a pirate name. But our goalie, Neto. My apologies. That was easier than I thought. I actually think I've heard of him. Brazil's actually pretty good at these long passes, but still, when it comes to getting tackled, I can't seem to shield myself. There's too many buttons. I only have so many fingers. So here we go. We've got a steal. Pass it up. Okay, that was a pass to nobody. Oh, come on. What is this? What is this? Come on now. I couldn't get a better chance than this. And this guy's just... It's like he's lifting my stick from behind me. Luckily, that was a terrible shot. Here's the view from the goal kick. Not completely clear, but we kind of figured it out. They always just end up passing it back to my goalie, and I somehow managed to escape because my player's skill is so high. We've got some speed down here. I'm just trying to abuse the speed burst at this point. Slide tackle on me. He's big. I got it in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, I got a penalty. Pope. Whoever he is. Don't call him Pope John Paul III. Call him Pope. What's the current Pope's name? I don't remember, but I got a penalty. Ronaldo. Ronaldo scores. There is no way. If there's a part of this game that I've got locked down, it's the penalties. And what are they doing? Picking me back up. But Ronaldo scores. Here's a sick replay. I don't think that amount of curve is possible on a kick that short. Correct me if I'm wrong, internet. But it's 1-0 Brazil. Still struggling with these kicks, but it works this time. Got it to actually to half center field. I don't know. What are we calling it in soccer? Who even knows? I think the stick and move, then pass backwards, pass on a straight line to just a guy I can see is kind of working for me. Maybe I can get this shot off. Did that go in? No, okay. He's got it. It's hard to tell when the ball's, kind of square. And I'm sitting a bit further back. The screen is also... That's a huge save. The screen is also minimized. I don't know how to... It's going to be blown up when I show this to you, but, because of these window settings, it's actually on a much smaller scale here. Hold on. Oh! Ronaldo, ladies and gentlemen. What did I tell you? If I change his name, I'll pretend that I said this before. If I change his name to the real name, you're going to get goal scoring. And this is, probably underselling it for how much Brazil would celebrate. If this was real life, there'd definitely be fireworks going off. Maybe a couple smoke bombs. Somebody would still be faking an injury. But look at this deke. Look at this replay quality. Bar down. What do they call that? A Geno in hockey? You don't care. You're not from Canada. Nobody wants to know about that. But that's a Geno, they call it. Named after Evgeny Malkin of the Pittsburgh Penguins. It's halftime. Now here's a word from our sponsor. Oh, wait, we don't have one. We just got to sort of keep it in deep. Oh, my. And then immediately they do this long distance pass. What do I do here? I can't stop this. Oh, Don't melt down. If I lose this game, you guys, I don't know. This isn't something, and I don't even know what button I'm pressing. This IGM thing keeps coming up in the bottom corner. This is me trying to skip the goal celebration. But if I lose this game, I don't know what I'm going to do. And why does EA Sports and FIFA have to scroll across the top right corner? I don't like when games do that. I don't like when games trying to lie to me and act like they're giving me a TV presentation. I know I'm playing a video game. There's no need to... Hold on. Trash talking. Okay. I know I'm playing a video game. There's no need to try to sell me that this is an EA Sports TV presentation. All you're doing is telling me that you don't have licensing rights for another TV network. Come on, ref. Am I going to get that one? We got beef now. For this first time I've seen different numbers on a jersey. Some guy named Christ. Oh, that's Brazilian for you. That's a guy laying on the ground. Let's see what we can do here. This is actually kind of similar to how it is now. I've been playing EFC 24. One might say in preparation for this game. Somebody saying it, not me maybe. But it's almost like this. And you might say better. The current EA FIFA game, or whatever you want to call it, does not have designated buttons to pass to a certain person. Oh my god. I just think every shot's going in because it's hard to tell the snow and everything, the actual depth of it. And like I said, this keeps happening. I keep kicking it towards the guy, and it just comes back to me. We're going to try to make some substitutions now here on a defensive corner. I'm going to go for like the lowest, the guys who have the least amount of energy left, and try to get this out of here. Because if like I said, come hell or high water, I'm getting this win, boys. I'm not going home. Oh. Okay, I guess we're back with the music now. This is really going to pump me up for these substitutions. I'm willing to bet that this either freezes the game or, sort of just glitches out halfway through and we lose it again. My money's on freezing the game. Moment of truth. Doesn't freeze the game. We don't have sound either, but... Oh, God. Okay, we survived. We survived enough to get our substitutions in. I don't know why I didn't do it while we were... defending the corner, but now we got a different corner to defend. They've got their buttons up. Again, FIFA doesn't have this. You can just select a guy, but it would be interesting if you could, doesn't it? Oh my god. Olsen. I don't know, is that Brett Olsen? I'm taking a stab in the dark here, but we're melting down, boys. 73rd minute. Or 74th. I don't exactly know how you would say that, but we are in official meltdown mode. We are in official panic mode. Brazil is on the cusp of losing a snowy battle. This guy just elevates. That's all you can say. You can't argue with elevation. If you're a basketball fan, you know elevation is what wins battles. We gotta come right back here. We gotta use the speed burst. We gotta abuse our plays here, our ratings. I mean, nothing doing. Come on, right back into the zone. Okay, now they're just booting it out. They know that we're desperate. They're willing to just park the bus. I think. Long distance. I'm getting good at these tackles. I think so. We got to get in here. Oh, you like that move? Going far back. It's so hard to turn. You can't really turn when you're sprinting. Kind of limited to, the cardinal directions, like I've said earlier. I'm getting better passes off. You guys can see my skill improvement over one game, though. Oh, my God. You can see my skill improvement over one game, I think, faster than anyone has ever developed in a PC game that he's never played before. A guy who doesn't play with a keyboard and a mouse. A guy who doesn't play games from 2000 very often. Come on. This has got to be it. It's got to be... Damn it. The clock is ticking down now. This has got to be it. We got to get this goal. I'll be happy as long as we tie. But I don't know. Was there catch-up logic back then? No, this can't be it. This cannot. Oh my God. Oh my God. Deering, we're in extra time. I don't know. There's no indication, or maybe I missed of how much added time there is, but this is a dark day for Brazil. This is a dark day for Brazilian soccer. I don't know if we're ever going to get over this. We were riding so high off of the 2-0. We got cocky. It was halftime. We're like, we're going to make some subs. And the United States, 10 years ahead of when they actually started to get good, they've changed the course of history, I think. That's it. This perfectly represents how I feel about this. Up 2-0 in a game I've never played before. Desperately hoping to get the win so I never have to play this again. Stats were pretty good, I mean, by my account. But they did have 21 shots with 18 on target. They had 2 cards, they had 2 fouls. I got the penalty goal with Ronaldo, but I'm ashamed. If I'm not going to lie, anytime I play one of these games or any game and I lose, I'm ashamed. I'm exiting to Windows. That's right, Windows 98. We're shutting it down. We're shutting it down for good, boys. It is now safe to choose another video.